What's up, folks? Jack Gill, the Jack Gill Podcast, Jack Gill Show. Hey, man, I just wanted to come to you tonight. I just got caught into so much of TV today and just watching all the crazy things into the politics and watching all the different people talk and all the different sceneries and all the different things that goes on into America as a country today that America is at a point now that is just so outrageous in the way things are being said through our legislators, and everyone is fighting for power. Everyone wants power. Everyone wants to be a part of the power struggle. And I know everyone saw the uh, clip today where uh, Marjorie Taylor Greene and Congresswoman and Congressman Jamal Bowman was just out chit chatting, having a great little conversation. I think the conversation was over a George Santos. Of course, everyone knows his truthfulness, where he fails to tell the truth about a lot of things. And as a country of America, and the way I see America is America's always a country of a second chance in life and to do things if you can make a mistake. But America is a forgiving country, and America will forgive you as time prevails, right? As time goes by. But it's just so extremist now that we have legislators out for one thing and one thing only. That's for them. They don't care about what you do in life. They basically want to gut everything that you worked hard for and everything that you do. And for those of you who do not pay attention to political and politics, you need to pay a little bit attention to it. If it's only for 30 minutes a day, you need to find out what is going on. Uh, Believe it or not, it's your local jurisdiction where all of these different decisions are made about your life, about what you can do in life. And just for you guys that are out there, you young men, young women, you guys need to pay attention. And I really believe you are paying attention. If you live in the state of Florida, you damn sure better pay attention. With all the changes and all the different laws that are being made in the state of Florida. I think the governor there is trying to make a presidential bid, and he wants to make America Florida. So that's another big deal, and which is another podcast for another day. Because believe it or not, Jack Gill podcast, we will be covering it all. So, but I just want to state what I love about this country. I love that it is the land of the free, that you can do different things in life, that you can make it coming from whatever part of life that you have, in the struggle you have, that America is a country that will give you a second chance. Now, it's up to you to do it how you want to do it, but you have to pay attention. You have to educate yourself. You have to understand what is going on in this country. I believe since 2007, when I actually got into politics and just educating myself on everything that matters in this country. Not only matters to me, but to you and to my family and to your family, and who is representing to what I want to become in this country, or what's becoming of my neighborhood in this country, or what's becoming in my state in this country. Of course, I'm from the great state of Texas, where all hell is here, right? All hell. Any law you want to demean uh, the poor or the middle class is here in Texas. I have a governor that thinks he's God. He think he rules whatever it goes. This is his world, and that's the part of this uh, great nation that you, as a United States citizen, need to pay attention to. And I say it again, if it's not only for 30 minutes of your time of day, you need to pay attention of what is going on, what's going to help you, and what are they trying to do to you. Because the way, the direction we are going, that the fight that we're having, this country is so divided. It is so divided. And it's not only a black and white issue, which is brought up in every detail that goes on in this country. It's, it always reverts back to a black and white issue. And I'm talking about race. It always reverts back to that particular uh, conversation that never happens, because no one wants to talk about the black and white race conversation, which is the worst thing that's happening to this country. Um, Everyone thinks because, and I'm bringing this back up, is that the professional football player Colin Kaepernick was taking a knee because he didn't like the country, or he didn't like the flag, or he didn't want to respond to the national anthem. That wasn't his case, folks. That wasn't his case. Now, you might hate me for that, but that wasn't his case. He was fighting for brutality, police brutality of the minority group of this country. Now, that if you can go by the national media, won't show that to you, but you can go now and look at what's going on now in this country, that everyone is getting their own national media, right? You can listen to my channel, the Jack Gill Podcast, right here, and you can get all the news. You can go on any other platform, social platform, and listen to all these content creators that will give you direct news, because the national media will not give you the direct news on what's going on. And you can see all of the uh, brutality that goes on, right? It's not only happening to minorities, it's also happened to whites, right? So we as a country, us little people that's not in power, we have to come together and find out, how can we become successful? How can we live an everyday life? How can we be a blue collar, a worker, or a blue collar family, and make it without being harassed, without being, you know, tormented about any little thing in life? But I really wanted to show a clip, and I'm quite sure most of you have already saw it. But let's play this clip if I can get it going here. I want to play a clip with Marjorie Taylor Greene, Representative Green, and Representative Bowman here. Let's see if it'll go for me. Let's try it.
Save the park, save America, save the children, do something about guns. Come on, invest in education. The border is like Trump left it. What are you talking about? What kids? They're accepting them. We love them. We love the migrant children. We lost them.
You can't find them.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Yeah, migrant children missing.
No, I don't know. That's Fox News. That's Fox News. Listen, I need you to save the party. Save the party.
Well, folks, that was the clip that Representative Green and Representative Bowman was talking. Seemed to me to be a peaceful conversation, where it was pretty much just them talking actually about getting rid of George Santos, the embattled congressman from I think he's from New York, if I'm not mistaken. But that's pretty much what the battle was. But later on, what was so crazy about that was Marjorie Taylor Greene. She goes and do a press conference, and she changes the narrative. I thought that conversation was just peaceful. Two representatives that's uh, representing their district, talking and making the, just faith argument. And I I would I play the clip later on about I was what really upset me about it is because after that went on because Margaret Taylor Greene, and I'm not one to really likes to talk bad about anyone, but I think she's out of control. I think she's at a point in what she's doing is kind of really extreme. And I know she probably won't think she's extreme, but she really is. Uh, and I think what she did was definitely not right. She actually went later on and tried to kind of defame Mr. Bowman. Uh, and I don't think that was cool. I think that wasn't good at all for her to do that. So let me find that clip for you, and let me see if I can play that clip here. Right, let's see.
Is Jamal Bowman shouting at the top of his lungs, cursing, calling me a horrible, calling me a white supremacist, which I take great offense to. That is like calling a person of color the N-word, which should never happen.
Now, see, that's what I was talking about with Marjorie Taylor Greene. She turned around.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, after she claimed that his physical mannerisms.
She turned around and said that Mr. Bowman was called her a white supremacist. So if I turn around and call people of color the N-word, how would that look? Now, the first clip that I played you, I saw nothing where Mr. Bowman was being outrageous. It was out of control. He was loud. I didn't see any of that. But I didn't play the full clip for you guys. But she said that she felt threatened by him. She felt that he was being, just being disrespectful to her. Last I checked, and Marjorie Taylor Greene goes into these. I think she's on a committee with. She's over Homeland Security, and I also think she's on some other committee with that other guy that's outrageous, Jim Jordan, and along with Matt Gates, along with all these people that think they own this world. But I think that they need to tone them down a little bit, some kind of way. I don't know if they will. And this is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with as Americans, right? We have to go and find out who we can trust. And as of now, I don't trust any one of them. But I'm telling you, Americans, you guys have to find a common solution here. We have to find out why we keep electing these particular people, and we don't do our due diligence, checking their background, find out who they are. See, this is the thing that gets me. We showed 10-15 minutes of the representative yesterday that attacked a freelance guy out there just taking pictures, asking a random question, right? He actually assaulted this guy. The news media did anything about that today. They didn't blow up none of that today. Why wasn't that shown every damn hour in the hour today? That never gets put on blast. They think that they can do what they want to do and no repercussions. Now that 45 is getting some kind of justice, maybe this will change the narrative. Maybe those legislators and people think that they're in power. The tables can turn on them now. But we as Americans, we as the little people have to go out. We have to go and fight. We have to make sure we are electing the right people. Start from your local jurisdiction. Make sure those people are correct for you and they are serving you. Do not vote against your best interest. Why do we do it? Are we stereotyped to be in a certain party because we grew up into that party? Because we grew up voting Republican, conservative? Hell, I voted for George W. Bush because he was from my home state, lived right down the street from me. I voted for him. What a damn terrible choice. Now this is George Bush too, right? I think he was one of the worst presidents ever. He was even worse than 45. And 45 was terrible. 45 was terrible. Every single day for 4 damn years, there was a breaking news story. There was some sort of scandal. But yet he's still walking around, flying around, jabbing, jibber-jabbing, and saying all kind of crazy things. And justice still has not been served on him. But is that the way we want to have America? That's the way we want America to be. America is heading for self-destruction. If we, as the people, we do not come together, put all this race wars out the way, become as one, because we got to remember there's no blue states, there's no red states, it's the United States. And we are the people. We are the little people that can bring it together. Let's vote them old, no good ass MAGA Republicans out of office and bring in some good conservative Republicans that are in hindrance to want to be a partner with progressives, Democrats, liberals, whatever you call them. That's the only way we're going to get this country back. It's the only way. Because if we don't, it starts with the Supreme Court. It starts with them because they are totally entitled to do what the hell they wants to do. Now, we had good 2 weeks of Justice Clarence Thomas getting badgered, belittled. Haven't heard a thing this week, not at all. Not one damn thing about him. The guy that stole millions and millions and millions of dollars still sits on a Supreme Court. Still a lifetime judge. Now, mom and pop, you work 9 to 5. You get a traffic violation. You don't pay that traffic violation. Guess what? They are knocking on your door. Don't get stopped again. That is the 2-tier justice system they always talking about in America, but they always talking about it for lawmakers. They never talk about it for the 9 to 5 blue collar worker. But we as Americans, we can change it. Folks, that's been my time. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This is the Jack Gill Podcast, Jack Gill Show. And I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys listening. And once again, Jack Gill Show, Jack Gill Podcast. Peace. You guys have a great day.